Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Aris Stitches and this is your home of fashion. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to cut your male pants, your male trousers. I'm going to show you everything you need to know about cutting your trousers. You want to stay to the end of this video because you don't want to miss anything out. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like my videos. If you have any question after watching this video, feel free to drop your comment under the comment section because I'll be there answering all your questions. All right, let's get right into it. Okay guys, the first thing you need to know while you are cutting your trouser is you need to fold it in two. The right side is where you fold so that you mark on the right side of on the wrong side rather of the fabric. So after that, you are going to mark out your baseline, just a straight line like this. After that, you measure your crouch. The measurement I'm using for this is 10 inches. That is the crouch. So you mark it, you connect it. Then after that, the next thing you do is you measure your lap. The lap for this is 28. Divide 28 by 2. That is the formula if you are making trouser. So you divide 28 by 2, giving us 14 inches. So you mark 14 inches. So guys, you can notice I'm using an Ankara fabric for this, but you can use any fabric you have. It doesn't matter. The formula still remains the same, whether you are doing this on Ankara fabric or your plain fabric, your cashmere material or anything. It still goes regardless of the fabric you are using. So after you measure 14 for your lap, you measure 2 inches behind it. This 2 inches is your crouch line. So you're going to connect this crouch line to the baseline that you drew initially. So you connect it like that. So after that, you're gonna make a curve from this point. You curve it and connect it to the line you just drew now. So the next thing we are going to do is to get our trouser length. The measurement for this is 41. That is the trouser length. But you are not going to do 41. You are going to minus your band, your waistband, the size of your waistband. If you are doing 1.5 inches, you are going to minus this from the length of your trouser. But I'm going to use 1 inches. So I'm going to minus it from 41, giving us 40 inches. So I'm going to measure, make sure I get 40 inches. So you add extra 2 inches for folding your trouser fold. You're going to fold your trouser after everything. You're going to turn it inside. So that is 2 inches. So after that, you're going to, as you've gotten the length of your trouser, you mark it. You always mark what you get. So the next thing you do is to get your knee point. How do you get your knee point? You are going to start from your crouch down to the length of your trouser. So how do you get your knee point? You divide whatever you get into 2. You divide it into 2, but this is not your knee point yet. You are going to add extra 2 inches to whatever you get. So from that point, you add extra 2 inches. That is the formula to get your knee. You add extra 2 inches upwards, and you add extra 2 inches. So this is your knee point, not this. This 2 inches you added is your knee point. So you mark it out. You mark it. So that is it. So the next thing you do is you get the center line of your trouser. Why is this important? It's because you want your trouser to be straight. You don't want your trouser to be falling behind or falling towards a particular side. So that is why you are getting the center line of your trouser. And how do you do that? You start from your lap. You divide it into 2. 14 divided into 2 is 7. You mark that center. You come to your knee point. You mark another 7. This is how you get the center of your trouser. You come to the bottom of your trouser, you mark 7. So this 7 is the center of your trouser. This is what makes your trouser straight. So from here we are going to get the measurement for our knee. our knee is 19 inches. So what you do, remember the formula for trouser, you divide everything by 2. So since it's 19 inches, you are going to divide 19 by 2. So 19 inches for your knee, you divide by 2, you have 9.5 inches. So this is what you do for you to get the exact to get the middle of your trouser. Okay, 9.5. So you still divide the 9.5. You see what I'm doing? So you divide the 9.5, get the center of the 9.5. So what is it giving you? It's giving you 4.7. So the 4.7, you are placing it on top of that line you drew, that center of your trouser. You place it. So you mark 9.5 here. I hope you are understanding what we are doing here. So this is your 9.5. You use that middle of your trouser we got to get the center of your trouser. So this is your knee, 9.5. So that is also what you're going to do for the bottom of your trouser. I'm going to use 14 inches. That is the measurement for this. 14 inches. Remember the formula for trouser, you divide it into 2, it gives you 7. 7, get the middle of 7, which is basically 3.5. So you place the 3.5 right on top of the middle line you got for your trouser. You mark 7 inches here, and then mark the beginning. So this is it. This is your trouser bottom, 7 inches. Why we are actually dividing this by 2 is because this fabric is folded. That is why we are dividing everything by 2, because by the time you cut it out, you have double sides. So when you add them together, you will get the actual measurement. The next thing you do is to get your waist. Okay, the waist is 39. So one thing you have to bear in mind is that waist, the formula changes. Take note of that. You are dividing your waist by 4. That is the formula. You just have to know that. So the waist is 39. So what you do, divide 39 by 4. So we have 9.7. So divide 39 by 4, you have 9.7. So here you're going to add your extra 1 inch sewing allowance. Yeah, so instead of 9.7, we are going to do 10.7. So you add your 1 inch sewing allowance. So that is it. So you connect this line. Connect this straight. So another thing you have to do, you have to slant this this waist, because your hip side is always higher than the crouch part rather. So that's why you have to slant it this way. So that is it. So what we are going to do next is connect all the lines. Okay, now that we are done with connecting the lines, what we do is we cut it out. You have it. This is the front trouser. So this is the back of the trouser. Now we're going to cut. We're done with the front. We're going to cut the back. So the same thing you did while you're cutting the front. You fold the good side so that you can mark on the bad side. So what you're going to do next is you place the right side of the fabric on top the back, just like this. Placing the front of the fabric. After you're done placing the front side on top of the back, what you're going to do next is you're going to mark out the 2 inches sewing allowance, because remember, while we were cutting out the front, we did not add any sewing allowance while cutting the front part of the trouser. So while you're cutting the back side, that's where you add 2 inches. Why you're doing 2 inches is because there are 1 inches for the front, 1 inches for the back. So that is the formula of is the easiest way to cut trouser. So you add your 2 inches from this point. This is your crouch line. That's where you add the first 2 inches. Come down to your knee. you add 2 inches. So that's how you get it. So when you come to this part, when you come to this first 2 inches you added, you're also going to make a curve to mimic the front curve you made. So you're adding extra 1 inches. See, exactly 1 inches. So you're adding extra 1 inches. Why you are adding this 1 inches is because while you're making the trouser, the back will always have 1 inches dart. You are putting that on the back of the trouser so that it will create a kind of a space for your buttocks. So that dart creates that space for your buttocks. That's why you're adding this 1 inches for your dart. So you connect the line, you make it slanty like I explained earlier, because your hip side is higher. That's why you're making this line slanty. So this is it for the back. What you do next is you cut out your back trouser. So this is it. You see that the back is always bigger or longer than the front because of the 2 inches sewing allowance. Alright guys, this is it. This is your front trouser, and this is your back. So if you want me to show you guys the process of making this trouser, leave a comment down in the comment section so that we go through the process of making the trousers. And if this video has been useful to you, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please hit the like button, and also hit the notification bell so that you get notified anytime we post a new video.